I am Mike Damergis, and welcome to the Monday Night Victory Projector Spotlight with the King, Scott Engel. And Scott, this week we have kind of the changing of the guards in the AFC with Houston heading to New England.
Well, New England's still at home. I don't know if the guard has quite changed yet. This is an important game in the AFC, but for fantasy purposes, this is a playoff week, and a lot of people wait till the Monday night game to find out whether they're going to win or they're going to lose. And that's what we're here for, and that's what the Monday Night Victory Projector is here for. You can see in this article my exact projections for what everybody should do offensively here on Monday Night Football. And if you can predict correctly the final numbers for Stephen Ridley tonight, rushing yards and touchdowns, you win 5 free expert points.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 free expert points.
Yes, for email advice.
And what can you do with those expert points?
You can get answers from me and the RotoExpert staff. For the week 15 of your playoffs, waiver pickups, whatever you want to ask.
You're just very generous here during the holiday season, aren't you?
You have to be.
Absolutely. Let's get to some questions, shall we?
Yes.
First up, can Stephen Ridley find the end zone this week, Scott?
Well, Stephen Ridley is facing a very, very tough defense, but he's been scoring consistently.
But Houston hasn't been as strong the last few weeks, though. They're not like kind of what they were early to mid-season.
Well, they're still strong against the run. The pass defense, has been hurt by the injuries to Jonathan Joseph, who will be a game-time decision that makes a big difference. But they're still second in the NFL against the run, allowing 87.6 rushing yards per game. So Ridley's not going to get a lot of rushing yardage. If you use him on Monday night, though, the Patriots can always move the ball and put him in position to cash in from short range. So Stephen Ridley is a good flex start this week.
Next big question, though, will you get anything from Brandon Lloyd?
No, and if you're using Brandon Lloyd at this point, you deserve to get eliminated from your fantasy playoffs. Hopefully you're not reading this article, watching this video, looking to see what you can get from Brandon Lloyd, because Brandon Lloyd has been a huge disappointment in fantasy football this year. Just because Julian Edelman is gone and Gronkowski is out, some people are thinking that Lloyd might be a factor in the offense. We've heard all year that Brandon Lloyd was going to be a factor. It just hasn't happened. With the injuries on offense, I look for Aaron Hernandez to play an even bigger role in the offense. Brady's going to find other people to spread it to. Forget Brandon Lloyd. You want to survive in your fantasy playoffs, don't use Brandon Lloyd.
So you definitely like Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, definitely like Aaron Hernandez a lot. He's been able to play 2 games coming back since the injury. And now I think he's going to be a huge part of this offense this week. Of course, Wes Welker will. But, the receiving core is somewhat depleted. But Brady can take advantage of what he has. I think that means a lot more Aaron Hernandez than Brandon Lloyd. Right now, with the sorry state of tight end in fantasy football, Aaron Hernandez is like a top 5 guy, easy going forward, maybe top 4. If you have Hernandez going tonight, though, I think you have to be confident.
If you have Matt Schaub, what are you expecting from him Monday night?
Well, hopefully you didn't start Schaub, because this is still heavily a run-based team. I know that the Patriots haven't looked good overall in the pass defense rankings, but the addition of Aqib Talib, helps them. This is still a run-based team. They're going to look to control the clock, try to keep Tom Brady off the field. They're going to run a lot. I don't think you expect a heck of a lot from Matt Schaub this week. I probably would have been using Russell Wilson even over Matt Schaub. Matt Schaub is really a number 2 fantasy quarterback right now. Not somebody that hopefully you tied your fortunes to this week.
And what about the Patriots defense? Are you going to roll with them or what?
Well, the Patriots, they force a lot of turnovers. But Houston is a smart team too. You're streaming defenses in a lot, in and out at this point of the year. You probably already made your decision whether to use the Patriots or not. If you did, I think it's a solid decision because they're aggressive. They're going to continue to force turnovers. This is a big game. The Patriots defense is coming to play.
Okay, and they're not playing the Jets, so.
Well, so it actually should be a competitive game, yes.
Okay, he's the King, Scott Engel. I'm Mike Damergis for the Monday Night Victory Projector Spotlight.